Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Scrotitis Plays MoonQuest. How you guys doing today? We are here in our base. You guys should be familiar with it by now. We've spent enough time here. Before we get too involved, I want to show you something real quick that we did. I was actually prompted by a finding that I had while caving. If you recall, this was just a narrow hallway down here that we had our tin or our copper berry bushes in. What I've gone ahead and done is made it a little room that's dark enough to allow these to grow. I found this gold oreberry bush. Hopefully it multiplies enough. I can't remember if they multiply on their own or if they just sort of hang out, but I thought I'd dedicate this room. There's tin here. These are all tin, and then I'd like to get copper down this one. That's the plan, at least. Just a little room down by the smeltery. I thought it was a good location to go ahead and have that set up. So we've got that going on. Little light kind of like entering now. Activates when the door opens. And yeah, I wasted a little bit of iron, but I've been doing a lot of caving. I've actually rediscovered caving again, and I'm really enjoying it. So I've been doing a good bit of that, and the resources are not light, to put it a good way. So that's that. I'm trying to finish up some of the little design touches that I left unfinished. You see, we've got this wood all the way down here. We've also continued it down this way. I'm thinking about actually running it in between the stairs. I don't know if that would look silly or not as a transition to going down. And I think I showed you guys this last episode. Yeah, I remember I definitely did. That's that stairway. We got a little bit of work to do here to finish it up. But things are coming along nicely. We are progressing well. So I need to find my buckets, and I can't seem to recall what I did with them. Oh, there they are. There's all 11 of them in my inventory. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, caving. 64 diamonds, blang, blang. Yeah, we've been doing a pretty good job. So anyway, we are going to head over to our launch base and check out some things over there. A really cool discovery that I made in researching mechanism we are going to implement today. Still working on our slime project. You see, here's one of the tests that I wanted to do. The slimelings do, in fact, grow off of slime islands, but I have it placed on the slimy dirt. I couldn't get one to grow on regular dirt, but my patience weren't the best, so I didn't let it hang out there quite long enough. I do eventually want to finish this walkway, put a roof and some support legs, because right now it's just sort of this odd hovering, unfinished beam. So we are going to finish that probably. I don't know. We may get bored here and end up going to the moon before we get to that. But here we are today, guys, and our main project is going to be one. We're actually going to replace these tanks, guys, and we are going to do that with something from the Mechanism mod pack, which are called Dynamic Tanks. All right, guys, these have 3 parts. They have the dynamic tank piece, the glass, and valve. All right, they're actually really simple to make. It's steel around cobble. You get 8 tank, steel around glass, and control circuit, which I forgot to bring those things. So we're going to have to go back to the base and get those. But what I want to do, the main goal here, is to replace these tanks and a lot of this piping with dynamic tanks. So I'm actually going to get started in tearing this stuff out. I will go ahead and cut away. Oh, this pick has become too powerful. I can't control it anymore. We are knocking stuff everywhere. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose a good bit of oil in the process, but we've got a lot in the refinery. We've got a full tank of oil. We've got a lot of fuel. And is our loader hooked up? No, nothing in the loader yet. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. I am going to get to work over here clearing this out. I'm going to also go back and retrieve the bit that we need, and then we will talk in a little bit more detail about these dynamic tanks and why they are so fantastic. All right, guys. Good morning. We've cooked up a bunch more steel here, so let's go ahead and get started in crafting up exactly what we need. We broke up some of this stuff so we had enough resources, and we should be good to go now. So let's see. First things first, let's make, I don't know, this many, 32. Does that sound good for those? Let's plunk in, I don't know, we'll do 32 of both. Oh, need one more steel for that. And then, what were these valves again? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want that. Okay, so we need 1, 2. I don't think these stack, do they? Oh, they do. Cool. All right, we got those. And then, okay, so each one of those makes 2, so we should be good because we just need an input and output. We are going to be doing 2 separate tanks. So there we go. And we'll throw this on the ground for now. All right. So if you guys are familiar with forestry, I believe is the last mod that I played that had something similar to this. Or you know what else? Zycraft also had a similar tank situation. I know that it was a little bit more buggy than the oh, brain fart. Than the it's gonna come. Give me a minute. Nope, I got nothing. It was a little bit more buggy than the I'm sorry, the forestry tanks, but nonetheless, it still worked pretty well. What's cool about these is that we can do any shape, size, design, up to something quite large. I can't remember what the exact ratio is, but it's really really large. So let's go ahead and get started with this, and let's have some fun. I think I want to have 2 sort of tall and skinny. So we're going to do something like this. Okay? We're going to put our input valve right here. We're going to base that off of there and that. Okay? And we're going to go... Or you know what? Let's not do that. No. Let's take advantage of this space over here. That's even better. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oops. We didn't want to do that. We are going to do it like so. We're going to go like this. There. And I know I'm saying there a lot. We're going to have input being right there. And then we'll go 1 higher. Here. Cap it off. Like this. Plunk, plunk. And then these will be our sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could remember the exact what this does allow. I know that it's an outrageous configuration. Example, the and that wow. That quickly, I clicked on it, and it became a dynamic tank with volume of 60, no fluid in it. So that's pretty awesome. We actually need an output valve that I think I'm going to put what would be the easiest? Probably right here. Put an output valve right here. So let's get our, if we do this, take that out. Does that work? Or should we do that? I think that works the best probably, right? And then we'll bring down out of here. Let's see if we need one of these. Probably. This is the only part that I'm not certain about is the interaction of the pipes. But let's click in there again. No fluid. Let's see. We drained a bunch of oil. So let's grab some of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ought to do. So the first thing I think we could do is by just clicking onto the tank anywhere, it brings up this interface. I think we could put a bucket in the top, and boom. Empty bucket comes out, and we've got oil in there. So we can do that a bunch of times. And it stacks, so that's cool. I wonder if we can... Boy, this is going to be a big tank. I wonder if we can... Well, we can't pass stacks because the buckets themselves don't stack, do they? So let's just shift clicking, filling it up. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm loving it, actually, already. And you can see it's filling up. What's the capacity? Capacity is unknown. I wonder how we could tell what the max is. Oh, it tells us right. No, that's what we have in there is 100, or 10,000, because we put 10 buckets. That'll go up to 11 now. Boom. Okay. Wow. So that's pretty awesome. What we now can do is basically the same thing, but on this side. And we'll do this side for the fuel that comes out now. So we'll need to do a... Should we go directly up with it, maybe? We'll go up. 1, 2. Let's make our base real quick. So as I'm crafting this, I'm going to try to talk and do things at the same time, which usually doesn't work out real well for me. But I am loving this mod pack, and I feel horribly because the purpose is to get to the moon, and I feel as though I am delaying that. But I keep coming up with awesome projects and things that I want to do before we actually get to the moon. So I do want to take a moment and apologize for that, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. It seems like you are from the comments, and I've been getting some great support. So I also want to take a minute and thank you guys for that as well. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to... Do I want to do this? Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's no longer... Oop, we didn't want to do that. It's no longer a tank. I want to see if we lost what was in there. I know it's a bit of a gamble. The other tanks work this way, though. See, it retained it. Okay, perfect. So that dynamic is identical to that of the other tanks that we're familiar with, the iron tanks. And we want to squeeze one more in right there. Nope. Let's do one over here, too. Why not? It looks kind of silly, but I like it. Okay, so this side is going to be... Actually, why don't we just do this exactly the same as that side and do it in this method. Like so. Shoot, we ran out of those. Do we have more of those? Oh, I was also thinking about... No, we don't. I was thinking about these areas. One of them is going to be our NASA workbench. I forgot completely about that. We'll probably just throw that into an episode because I believe the crafting of that is pretty simple. I don't have any sandstone. All right, well, that's something we'll have to come back and adjust later. Got plenty of it back at the other base. But, yeah. So let's see. If we leave that, that doesn't connect. Okay, I was worried about that, first of all. We want to put a valve here, and we're going to connect there. we're building this one exactly the same as the last one. I wish I would have found out about these before I had built this originally, because there wouldn't have been a question. I would have built it with these. Okay, I need more glass. Yeah. Let's go make one more set of glass. I thought I had enough. We're actually too shy for the ceiling. That's not what we need. 1, 2. Oh, that's not what we need either. Pressurized tubes. All right, I think we covered that in the in one of the in the hydrogen generator episode, I think. I hope so, at least. All right, let's get these sides put up before anything nasty comes. And I'll actually, let's make our output. We'll actually do this one as the output this time. We didn't need more because that would have been our 2. Son of a gun. Oh well. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The layout of this is a lot less complex. I could probably make these tanks a lot smaller than what I have them right now, but I really like the look of them. So we're going to leave it as is. And voila. Boom! We've got another tank. And another one. All right. So we've got this pipe. It's going to go in right here. And it's going to come out right like this. Now, let's see here. We could probably just do it. Should we do it like that? Or should we have it like that? Probably like that. All right. I'm going to grab a quick snoozer, get through the night here, guys, and I'm going to test out our new facility. All right? I'm excited. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, welcome back, and this is probably not where you expected the episode to pick up at. That's because I had a slight boo-boo with what we put together, that being, unfortunately, the pipes that I used, the Buildcraft pipes, the fluid pipes, don't work. So I'm at a bit of a loss as to how we're going to get the oil into the first tank, but I do want to show you how to get liquids out of the tanks. That I have figured out. You need one of these configurators, and they're actually pretty simple to make. We're working on getting one put together now. We need a bit of lapis, and we will be good to go with it. Now, basically, this is just a fancy little tool that lets you as odd as this may sound, it lets you configure your items created in Mechanism. The main thing that we need it for is for configuring the mechanical pipes that we had to replace our Buildcraft pipes for. I went back to the area with the Buildcraft pipes, connected what I thought was connected to the valves, and I looked at them and they weren't. So we replaced them with these nifty mechanical pipes, and I think this needs charge. So let's throw it in. Oh, shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. How do we need a bare hand? Thought these had interfaces. There we go. So let's throw this in here real quick and get it powered up. See, it's kind of cool. We saw the water fill up in there. Now, the way that these tanks work is that items won't be pulled out of them unless they are forced out of them. Now, what's kind of cool is we don't need any redstone current to do this. All we do is, I believe, you shift. There we go. So you turn that red and it becomes an automatic output. So that's really cool. Check it out, guys. The same should work over here. If we shift right click. Is there anything in here? There's a little bit of oil. Is there room in? Oh, there's no room. So if we turn the refining on, we should see this. It says it's refining. Is this number? Oh, well, it's pumping out. This is going down. Do we have anything coming out? We don't have anything coming out of there yet. That one I'll work on. This could be a potential problem, this connection. I don't know if I can use these sealable, if I can make sealable mechanical pipes. I need to find where I put those bits and pieces at. I know where they are. They're over here. They are down here in this area. No, not in the crafting bench. In last times a charm. There we go. Two of these. Yeah, this episode's been a bit of a cluster, to say the least. But let's give this a shot real quick. No. All right, so we'll have to figure out something a little bit more elegant for that situation. Good news thing, this is filling up. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, that's filling up real good. That's barely draining. So we must need a good bit of room in there before. I wonder, can we do this? I guess that's just to put in. I'll have to get back to you guys and see once this gets drained if we get any more out of it. And then let's go ahead and fill up our loader just like so. Is that load fuel? Stop loading. I would have thought that would have worked. Do we have another option? That's it. Just red or nothing. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. This is a dynamic tank. You could build it to any dimension and size that you want within the constraints of, I believe, 18 by 18? Maybe 10 by 10. Not sure. In my right hand, we have a configurator, which is kind of cool. We may do some more stuff with it in the future. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Again, I want to thank everybody for the support I've been getting since we came back to recording. Can't do it without you guys, so keep watching, keep commenting, keep liking, because that helps the channel out a lot, too. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So for Scrotitis Plays MoonQuest, I will check you guys all in the next episode. We'll see ya.